it seems, in a land that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. Welcome to Darkest Star, ASMR. You are invited. Hi guys, and welcome to another edition of the Joy of Drawing. And in this video we will look at pencils. Now I'm trying to get my camera to focus. There we go. I got this from my ex-girlfriend and I haven't opened those yet. I know she has probably opened them, but I haven't. So I don't know if it's a complete set of pencils or if there are some pens missing. Now most of you know that drawing requires tools, either pencils or brushes or, well, basically your choice of tools. I use both pencils and oil colors, vinyl colors. I use pens. So for me this was very nice to receive, and they look fancy, I think. So I guess we should open this up and see what's inside. And I'm terribly sorry that camera angle might look weird. I don't have a good tripod to put my camera on, so I have to improvise. Right now it's standing on a book on top of my desk, which is here. And when I done edit the video, I will have to turn the picture upside down, otherwise it would be in the wrong direction. I also hope that the book doesn't cover the microphone. That would be bad. I have ordered a standalone microphone, but it hasn't arrived yet. So, alright, this is Faber-Castell, since 1761. Graphite sketch set. So, superior sharpening, high break resistance, which sounds good. And as you can see, this has never been used. Actually, I can see that all the pens are sharp, and they come in different sizes, or I think the hardness of the point is. So if we just try to draw a face here with this one, just to get a feel of the pen. We'll try to get the light a little better here. One of these days I'm going to have kind of like a full setup and a studio, but for now I guess I will have to go with what I have. So this one is pretty soft, I would say. I don't know, it feels soft. Let's try, tell you what, let's go from the start. So we start with the one here. And this one is 6B. There's a lot of, perhaps many artists know these things, like this is a certain kind of pen or whatever. I just draw. I never have any clue what everything is. So let's just start with this one. Alright. These pens have an excellent feel to them, if you know what I mean. They are, they feel good. And my mom's dog is barking outside. I'm so terribly sorry. I think most ASMR artists or people trying to do videos that are supposed to be quiet have the same problems with with neighbors talking too much, or animals in the vicinity. Oh, looks almost like Superman. Let's do a little S on him like that. This video is very random, I should say, too, because I had no clue what I was going to draw. Then I realized, or what I was going to film, and then I realized that I had these pens that I hadn't opened, and I thought, why not try to make a joy of drawing with these pencils. Now this was the first pen, and I'm again going to try and adjust my light and put it behind me. No, maybe here, maybe here. No. I'm trying to adjust this light here so it won't cast too much shadow. I'm sorry that the angle is a bit off. Alright, this was the first pen. The second one I've already tried, but let's try it again just for fun. Now when we have come up with what to do with the pencils, show them one by one. So I'm going to draw a girl this time. I drew a guy last time. I'm going to also try and zoom the camera a little bit, like so. And since it's upside down, it's a little bit hard for me to know where the paper is. But let's do it anyway. The most important thing when you draw is to have fun, and I think most ASMR videos lack some fun. No, they don't lack fun, but they have to be so perfect all the time. My videos are never perfect. There's always something missing, the lighting, the sound can be off. And I seldom do retakes. I'm trying to, do a video and then keep it as it is. It's not that important. The most important thing is that people like them. Alright, we have tried this one. And yes, this one is pretty good. Now let's try, I'm going to say the name of the pen also, of course. This one is 2H. The first one was 6B. This is called 2H. Doesn't mean anything to me, unfortunately. No, it was not. I mixed them up. I'm a bit confused always. This is 4B. It was 4B that we used now. 4B. This one is 2H. It says so here. I don't know if you can see it. 2H. And this one is actually harder, much harder. The lines aren't that dark, as you might see. You can compare these. It's not as so I guess this would be perfect to do, you know, small details like hair, like eyebrows. So let's put that one away for now, and let's look at the fourth one, which is a B, simply called a B. It's so rare. So let's try this one. And this one is a hard pen, but it gives off a darker shade than the other one. So again, I think this one is good for details, and not for shading larger areas. And I'm sorry that my drawing is a little bit off. I talk and I draw, and unfortunately these two things doesn't mix up so good, because I need to concentrate when I draw, and talking all the time makes it less hard to concentrate on what I'm actually drawing. But for every artist there is a specific thing that you need, and that is a eraser. Because you can screw up and you need to, like here I made the chin way too big for what I wanted. So let's open this up. It has some kind of a seal there. I had to sniff it. Alright, let's see. Is this a good one? Yeah, it is. This one actually works pretty good. Look. Oh, if it was this easy to lose weight in real life. So now we can make the chin a little bit smaller, like I wanted it from the start. Alright, we have tried the B pen, and we have 2 pens left that we are going to test. This one is a 2B or not to be. So again we have a pen that is even darker than the previous one, which make it excellent for tiny details, but I don't think it's so good for coloring bigger areas. I'm going to show you in a little while. Let's see, what are we going to give her? What hairstyle? Let's just go with a, I don't know, classic lady, I don't know, you know, parted on the side like so, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. This isn't any specific person, it's just me trying to show you the pens. Alright. Let's give her a little longer hair here. Like that, something like that, I don't know. When you draw, you can draw whatever you want. I draw whatever I want, and everyone is happy, I guess. So, this was the 2B, or not to be. And again, I'm sorry that the quality, you know, I'm out of focus and stuff like that, but I need to come up with a solution to place all my stuff when I do these kind of videos. So we have the last pen, and this is HB. HB. And let's look at this one. As an artist, I should probably know stuff, but this pen feels pretty much like all the other pens, except it's not as dark as the previous one. But if you ask me, I probably would only use like 2 of these pens. One that is a bit hard but have darkness in it, and one that's soft. And I'm going to show you why I like soft pens in a moment. So let's give her a bust, shall we? Something like that. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Nothing important. The important thing is that it's relaxing, because that's what I do. I do relaxing with, I don't know. Never mind. Alright, let's take the first pen, which was a very soft one, and let's shade it a little bit like this. And this is what I like with softer pens. It's that you can shade things, and it often comes off pretty good. I have no clue what I'm doing here, to be honest. This might not be a Picasso style thing, but I'm just drawing just to make you see what I'm doing, and you know, to show off the pens in this case. I like these pens. As I told you, I probably am gonna use 2 of them most of the time. And when one runs out, I'm going to use the next one. I don't know if I will try to take this one here. This is the 2H, and I will try to do. Yeah, you can actually do very small details with this pen. Like, I like that. I like that a lot. It doesn't really matter because this is a pretty crappy drawing. But if you're actually going to do, you know, bigger things or better things, I mean, I think this one is excellent to, you know, draw single hairs like this and stuff like that. I really like this pen. For me personally, what you need is these 2. The thick one that is good for shading, and the thin one that is good for little details. I would like to add perhaps this one. This is a little darker, but it's still perfect for small details, I think. Like, yes. And now we're totally out of seriousness. Yeah, I like these pens. I'm very grateful that my ex-girlfriend gave them to me. And if you want a good set of pens, I recommend these. Now, I have no clue what these are costing. How costly these are, if they are cheap, expensive. I think they can cost a little bit, maybe. Almost a Lucky Luke. And we have here the description, what's in it. and it actually says some things here. Stipple. Use dots and short dashes clustered more or less closely together to create shadow and volume. It says, lay an air erase. Lay down an area of thickly applied dark graphite with a 6B pencil, which is, let me see here, the 6B. Yes, exactly, the one I told you that was the one for shading. And then you can smudge it like this. Or you can actually use the eraser, it says here. Now that's a pretty interesting concept. That you can smudge it with the eraser and create, yeah. And it also says you can do hatch and cross hatch, which is when you draw vertical slanting lines very close to each other. Vary the darkness and spacing. You can create objects without drawing outlines. As in, I guess, you can do it like so. And you can do like a shape. I don't know what this is, I have no clue, I just wanted to test. Let's take another paper. Well, I guess you can do like, if you do lines and you do, I have no clue what I'm doing right now. A lid perhaps, and never mind, you get the point. And there's one last thing that we are going to check in this, and that is the pencil sharpener. And which one have I used most? I have used the shader. Where is it here? Yes, let's see. This is actually pretty good sharpener. Many sharpeners has a tendency to break the point or to like break the wood and make the edge come off, but this one seems pretty good. So, I hope you enjoy my little videos. And if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions on what you want me to do in the next video, and I don't mean just specifically the joy of drawing, but if you want to come with suggestions or stuff like that, please tell me in the comments section and we can work something out. Because as you know, I do these videos for your relaxation and for my therapy, more or less. So if you have any ideas what you want, please tell me. You don't have to feel ashamed or embarrassed to tell me what you want, actually. Yes, I really do like these pens. I can have a lot of fun with these. Unfortunately nowadays I mostly paint on my iPad because it's easy and I don't have to leave bed. But I'm looking to start and do more physical painting. I'm going to start with not oil colors, but vinyl, I think it's called. How translated eventually, because it is fun to have, you know, a real surface to draw on. You get a different feel for the thing you're working with. You know, digital, it's fun and you can do a lot with it, but it is limited to the digital world, and you can't, if you're not, you know, have a good printer, you can't hang your art on your wall if it's the digital painting. Look, here is where these come in, you know, when you're supposed to do little details like his teeth here. So yeah, this turned out to be Dracula or something, I don't know. Where was I? Yeah, I hope you enjoy my little videos, and if all goes well, there will be another one of these painting videos as time comes and goes, and perhaps I can fix with the lighting and the angle in which I do this, so it won't be so odd for me to try and place my drawings and for you to see where I actually draw. I think I've managed so far to do a pretty good job at this, but as I said, it's easier when you have a kind of like a tripod to put the camera on and things like that. Alright, let's put these buggers back. And I don't put them in a specific order. I will take them out again and again and things like that. I made a mess of everything. Alright, I will fix this. Have a nice night or day. Hope you have a relaxing time. And remember, there can't be any light without darkness. I will see you in the next video.